Hi, we're from Lowell High School.
And you're watching State Champs Extra Point on Fox Sports Detroit.
Go Red Arrows, let's go!
State Champs Extra Point is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Extra Point is powered by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Diversified Members Credit Union. Proud to support Michigan youth sports because we believe in you. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit.
Hey everybody, welcome to Farmington Hills Harrison High School, where this week we're just not at another high school football game. No, this entire athletic complex is finally being named after longtime legendary head coach John Harrington. You know, under his leadership, the Hawks have amassed more high school football state championships than any other team in Michigan high school history, 13. And coming into this week, Coach Harrington is 5 wins away from being Michigan's winningest high school football coach. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to State Champs Extra Point, powered by the MHSAA and presented by Lawrence Technological University. I'm Lauren Plant.
And I'm Daniela Bruce, and we don't just celebrate here. We've got some huge rivalries for you this week. We'll take you to East Grand Rapids versus Lowell, and we've got our 6th annual Patriots game up in Traverse City. That's West versus Central, and all of the proceeds for that game go to our military and first responders. But that game is so big that it will be our main event on State Champs tomorrow morning. Don't worry, football fans, we've got about 15 games for you on this show.
That's right. We are everywhere. We've got a new entry into the Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race, some great recruiting talk too, so let's do this. Week 3 of the high school football season.
We begin in the Detroit Public School League. Matchup in the Black Division. The Denby Tars on the road to take on the Central Trailblazers, both teams undefeated. Denby, the Division II PSL champs a year ago, picked things up second quarter, game scoreless. Sophomore QB Tavion Buck finds Armani White for the 6-yard score. Tars led 6-zip at the break. To the third, more from the Tars. Buck's throw tipped, yet still finds the hands of Tashawn Wiltz. He's in the end zone, 12-0 game into the fourth. Now Central were Division VI regional finalists a year ago, and back under center, the former King and D1 recruit quarterback L. Julian Jordan. He's got a St. Clair Shores South Lake transfer to hand off and throw to this year, Jared Vines. Toledo's got an offer on the table because he just refuses to go down. 75-yard touchdown, but it wouldn't be enough. After an open Week 1, Denby is now 2-0. Tars hang on, 12-6 the final. Let's go to the west side for a huge rivalry game. The Lowell Red Arrows, rocking the pink jerseys as part of the Pink Arrow Project, at home to take on the Pioneers from East Grand Rapids. Lowell, winners of 6 straight over EGR, but in Week 1, the Pioneers beat Farmington Hills Harrison. EGR QB Michael Makowitz, the quick release to Ben Forstner, 12-yard touchdown. East Grand Rapids held an early 13-0 advantage. Now, we've got Lowell ranked the #1 team in the state. In the second quarter, Ben Lobizo finds the end zone. Going into halftime, Red Arrows trailed 13-7. Jump to the fourth, same score. Mr. Football candidate David Cruz on the keeper. Red Arrows take the lead for the first time in the game, 14-13. But minutes later, the Red Arrows driving, and Cruz is picked off by Jalen Broussard. He will return it inside the red zone. That led to a field goal. 24-ranked East Grand Rapids upends Lowell for the first time since 2010, 16-14 the final. Ashley St. Louis picks me up now with more coverage from the west side.
Thanks, Lauren. Another matchup of 2-0 teams, Holland and Unity Christian kicking off OK Green play. Early fourth quarter, Dutch up 8 and looking to take control of this one. Isaac Castle fakes the handoff, keeps it to himself around the end, carries 3 defenders to the end zone. 2-point conversion gives Holland a 16-point lead. But the Crusaders not going away just yet. Near the goal line, Alex Headley gets in. The 2-point conversion cuts it to an 8-point game. Then Unity Christian would recover an onside kick in position to score again. This time it's Austin Shaban scoring. The Crusaders convert on another 2-point conversion to tie the game at 30 with 5 minutes left. This one would go into overtime. The Dutch getting the win, 36-30, the final over Unity Christian. Meeting number 58 between Kalamazoo Central and Lloyd Norrix. Early first quarter, Central's Jacob Lyle hands the ball to Archie Swindle for the 25-yard run before Norrix takes him down. Central would go on to score on this drive. Knights wouldn't score until this play. Jones throws to Johannes Edamodi, who tips it to Daryl Maben, who runs it 67 yards for a touchdown. Lloyd Norrix goes on in a stunning win over Kalamazoo Central, 21-14. The Knights ending their 19-game losing streak. I'm Ashley St. Louis.
Hey, I'm Sean Beligian. It is time once again for the Lawrence Tech Football Coach of the Week. Our selection this week from Utica Eisenhower, Chris Smith.
Coach Smith is in his 6th year as head man at Ike, but was an assistant 15 years previously under longtime coach Bob Lancey. Coach talks about how coaching under a legend prepared him for this opportunity.
You know, I had a lot of good guys around me, a lot of guys that have been around a long time that really helped me out. Just learning from him over the years, I think really helped, with the organization and things like that.
Utica Eisenhower plays in the MAC Red, and Coach talks about the interesting way that division stays so competitive.
Every 2 years, they take the 2 best teams that were in the lower league, move them up, and move the 2 worst teams down. So you're always got, good teams in the MAC Red, and I think that's what makes it so competitive every year.
Coach Smith knows what Eagles football means to the community, does not have to look very far for motivation because of it.
I love the family atmosphere that we get out here and just being around them and having fun out here. I think that can, really gets you motivated to come out every day and do your best for them and prepare them to play a great game.
Hi, I'm Jeff Duvendek, head football coach at Lawrence Tech University, here on Eisenhower High School campus, here to present Coach Smith with LTU's Coach of the Week Award.
For more information on the Lawrence Tech football team, head on over to ltuathletics.com. I'm Sean Beligian for Extra Point.
State Champs owns the weekend when it comes to high school sports. Starting on Friday nights, tune into our State Champs scoreboard show. It airs from 10:30 to midnight on 97.1 The Ticket here in Southeast Michigan and a variety of other stations around the state. Of course, you football fans know you can catch Extra Point at 10 a.m. on Saturdays here on Fox Sports Detroit, and we will cap off your weekend with our 5-time Emmy Award-winning high school sports show, State Champs. State Champs airs Sundays at 9 a.m., also right here on Fox Sports Detroit. We've got a little shakeup in our Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race this week. Stay with us. You won't want to miss it.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for 1 medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, but we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Hi, this is the Rochester Hills Stony Creek cheer team. And now back to the highlights here on Extra Point. Woo! Let's go, Blue!
I'm Sean Belegian. Let's start in the Macomb Area Conference White Division matchup as New Baltimore Anchor Bay takes on the Crusaders from L'Anse Creuse North. This game for the Anchor Trophy. We pick things up in the second quarter with Anchor Bay up 7-0. Senior Jacob Paul goes in for the 5-yard touchdown, and the Tars were up 14 as we head into halftime. Anchor Bay increases their lead in the second half. Senior quarterback Troy Bonner throwing it deep, and Dante Bossum comes down with it and takes it 70 yards to the house, and the Tars were rolling up 26. Then it would be Bonner doing it with his legs as he takes it up the middle for 30 yards. Anchor Bay beats L'Anse Creuse North 40-0 the final as they claim the Anchor Trophy for the first time since 2009. To the Huron League now as the 1-1 Milan Big Reds played host to the Flat Rock Rams, who are 2-0 for the first time since 2001. The Rams open this one with a long 7.5-minute drive after the kickoff. Senior quarterback Jacob Dotson on the bootleg gets it to senior tight end Blake Monty to get the early 7-0 lead. To the second, less than 5 minutes to go before the half, and the Rams just go up 10-0 on a field goal. Here comes the kick. Junior Hunter Oshbacher takes it, finds some daylight, breaks a couple of tackles, and just like that, he's gone. 90 yards to make this a 3-point game. Milan got another to go into the half up 13-10. Fourth quarter action now. Milan up 26-16. Senior Tristan Hines keeps it, and he takes it up the gut in for the 2-yard score as the Big Reds win this game 32-22. Now let's throw it to the Upper Peninsula and Sam Ali.
Thanks, Sean. We begin the action at Westwood as the Patriots hosted L'Anse. First quarter, direct snap goes to Ashton Bergman, and he will go left side and into the end zone for the touchdown. 2-point conversion is good as Westwood took an 8-3 lead. Then the Purple Hornets would respond. Handoff goes to Foster Miller towards the right side as he muscles his way past defenders and in for the touchdown. Both teams came into this game with 2-0 records, but the Patriots were determined to stay undefeated. Nate Beckman scores from 30 yards out, and Westwood tops L'Anse 38-10. We go to Gladstone now as the Braves welcome Negaunee. First quarter, no score. Handoff goes to Owen Hansen right up the gut, and he is gone. 55-yard touchdown for Hansen. Extra point is good, and the Braves are up 7-0 after one. Second quarter, same score. Darren Johnson fakes the handoff to Hansen, changes direction. He is again met by some minors, but he pitches it to Hansen, who makes a couple guys miss, and he will score. And Gladstone hammers Negaunee 43-0, pitching their second shutout of the season. For Extra Point, I'm Sam Ali.
Hi everyone, and welcome into the State Champs Studios for another update in our Hungry Howie's Mr. Football race. This is the 10th anniversary of the award, and the competition for this trophy right here, it's fierce, maybe more fierce than ever. And this week, we have another member of the Mr. Football Committee, Mr. Scott Bernstein, joining me. You ready?
I'm ready, man. Let's talk some Mr. Football.
All right, so we have a shakeup in the race. Rockford quarterback Jason Whitaker out for now. Into the top 10. One of the top linebacker recruits in the Midwest. In fact, Scout and 247 Sports have Detroit Country Days Colin Demmons ranked numero uno. Talk about him.
Colin Demmons, he's a rangy, active linebacker. He can play inside, he can play outside. He's a cheetah sideline to sideline. Right now, he's getting looks from Michigan, Michigan State, Nebraska, Wisconsin, UCLA. Hasn't chose yet. He'll probably choose one of those 5.
All right, let's move over to the Catholic League for some thoughts on the future Michigan State Spartan signal caller, Dearborn Divine Child's Theo Day.
Well, Theo Day was our #1 player in our preseason player rankings here at State Champs. He is, a big, tall quarterback, that typical gunslinger, drop back passer, big arm. Michigan State's got a very fearsome field general coming into the fold next year.
No doubt about it. He is Scott Bernstein. Check out Scott's blog, Bernie's Bites, at statechampsnetwork.com. It's great reading for any of you recruiting enthusiasts, and the race for this continues.
We want to be your #1 source for everything high school sports. So check out our podcast on SoundCloud. Just search State Champ Sports and you will get everything high school sports. Alan True is up next with our Michigan Student Aid Recruit Report. Extra Point will be right back.
So many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
At Diversified Members Credit Union, we serve the entire state of Michigan. With over 30,000 fee-free ATMs, we're with you wherever you go. To buy that new car, to take that dream vacation, to build that living room you've always wanted. Find out why so many people are choosing to own their own money by switching to a credit union. Apply today and become a member of the official credit union of the Detroit Lions. Visit us or click on dmcu.com.
Hey, it's my student aid. Okay, let's go. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Wanna gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out of pocket. Call my student aid today and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you tryna land some grants? Visit my student aid and we can help with that. My student aid has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
This is Alan True from Scout with this week's State Champs Recruit Report presented by Michigan Student Aid. Official visit season is starting for the 2018 class, and there's no senior in the state of Michigan that is more sought after than Detroit Cass Tech cornerback Kalen Gervin. The speedy prospect will begin his official visits next weekend when he heads to Norman, Oklahoma for his official visit with the Oklahoma Sooners. In addition to the Sooners, Gervin is also considering Notre Dame, where he was once committed, Virginia Tech, Michigan State, Oregon, Louisville, and several others. Speaking of Michigan State, the Spartans will again host a large number of in-state prospects for Saturday's home game against Western Michigan. One of the top juniors in attendance will be Clinton Township Chippewa Valley linebacker Marcel Lewis, a prospect who has several Division I offers, but not one from the Spartans yet. He is, however, on their board. Another top 2019 prospect from the state is a kid from over in the west side, Muskegon Mona Shores wide receiver safety Damari Roberson. Roberson has 7 Division I offers right now, with several other major schools tracking him, including Kentucky and Notre Dame, who has recently told them he's on their board. For this week's State Champs Recruit Report presented by Michigan Student Aid, I'm Alan True.
Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Go to michigan.gov/MIStudentAid for more information.
I'm Jay Sarkar, back to the highlights. Portland hosting Williamston. We take this one midway through the fourth quarter. Red Raiders down 14-7, but Dean Batley gets the toss, scampers his way into the end zone. Portland ties this game up at 14. Under 2 minutes to go, Williamston with the ball trying to get into field goal range, but Gavin Denani coming up with the clutch interception. Portland gets a chance to go for the win. Quarterback Austin Allison dancing around. He's going to put up a desperation heave. It finds its way into the hands of Denani again. Gavin Denani plays the hero. Portland with the miracle finish, winning 21-14 over CAAC white rival Williamston. Let's go over now to St. John's, hosting CAAC red foe Hazlitt. 2-point game in the third quarter. Quarterback Hiram Tibbetts with the handoff to running back Ben Britton, plowing his way through defenders, and off to the races he goes for a Viking touchdown. Hazlitt on top 21-16. But it's the Red Wings' turn. Colton Powell handing the pigskin off to Connor Neer, who had over 300 rush yards last week, finds an open gap, not a single defender in sight for a Red Wings score. 2-point conversion would be good. St. John's takes a 24-21 lead, but the Vikings were resilient all game long. Tibbetts with the handoff to Nate Magnuson. Magnuson dancing his way through defenders, taking this one all the way home to put the Vikings up 28-24, and that's enough for a Hazlitt victory. Let's go up north as we introduce Michael Gilbert.
Aubrey Sims hosted the Hillman Tigers for a North Star League battle. Caden Zion hands the ball off to Trevor Jamros, who takes it out to the flat. He's going to fight his way to the end zone for 6. Aubrey jumps on the board first, and the running was just as good as the passing. Zion to Jamros again. That connection is super sweet. Overall, the Wolverines played great football and were polished on both ends. They would go on to beat the Hillman Tigers 50-14 and start the year 3-0.
So we have Alpena hosting Gaylord at home, and the Wildcats got started first. First quarter, it's a tie game at 0, and Alpena only needs 1 yard. And Alexander Arch gets that in his sleep. Dragging a couple guys, we have a 7-0 game, but the Blue Devils will keep it close. Second quarter, same score. It's a risky play call on 4th and 6. Ryan Stefanski finds Charlie May. Great throw, but better catch. And Gaylord gets the ball on the 1, and it's a gimme. Davis Ike punches it in, and we have a tie game at 7. Now, despite turning the ball over 5 times, the Blue Devils will continue to battle, and they pull out a 13-7 win on the road.
Sean back here, and let's take a quick look at the student broadcast program highlights. In the UP, Norway taking on Sturgeon Bay from Wisconsin, and the Knights go to 3-0 on the season with a 30-23 final. And to Clare as they took on Houghton Lake. Caden Kelly hooks up with Tyler Rodenbow for the 25-yard touchdown. Clare goes on to beat Houghton 57-14 the final. I'm Sean Belegian for Extra Point.
We are back at Farmington Hills Harrison High School, where they are renaming the field tonight to Harrington Field after their only head coach in school history. I'm here with one of the best high school football players of all time, Mill Coleman. Mill, what's it like to be here to see your coach get honored with this and have the field named after him?
It's truly an honor. I've known Coach Harrington, obviously over 30 years, so he's been very instrumental to me and to the program and to the community. So this is fitting for the field to be named after him.
Awesome. Thank you, Mill. Enjoy the game tonight. Okay. And we will have the highlights from this game. It's Harrison versus Stony Creek, and a lot more coming up next on Extra Point.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for 1 medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, but we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game, and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders. And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
Hi, we're the Farmington Hills Harrison cheer team.
And it's time to wrap up the highlights on Extra Point.
I'm Mike Erlitis. We head to the Oakland Activities Association as 2 unbeaten teams face off. The Wolves of Clarkston hosting the Bloomfield Blackhawks. Clarkston strikes first on the ground as Joshua Cantu weaves his way in from 5 yards out. Wolves with a 13-7 halftime lead. Bloomfield would respond in the second half from the air. The ball stayed bound. John Paddock connects with Ty Slazinski for 6, tying this one up at 13 apiece after 3.
On to the fourth with the Blackhawks again threatening. Again, it's the combo of Paddock to Slazinski. Great grab in the back corner of the end zone as Bloomfield Hills takes the lead 20-13. Just when you counted Clarkston out of this one, they make their comeback. 3 straight unanswered TDs. This last one to seal it. Again, it's Joshua Cantu going 52 yards for the score as Clarkston improves their record to 3-0 as they top Bloomfield 34-20. Lastly, we head to Farmington Hills Harrison, where they hosted Stony Creek on their newly named Harrington Field. Harrison and White dominating in this one. A 62-yard opening kickoff return sets up the 15-yard run as junior Roderick Hurd takes it for the score. Harrison up 7-zip. Harrison is up 21-0 and they are still rolling. This time it's junior Ben Williams with the rock, taking it in about 10 yards to put Harrison up 27-0 as they head to the locker room. Enter the second half and Harrison did not stop. Senior QB Noah Hendricks finds the hands of Notre Dame commit Ovi Ohufo, and he does the rest. Harrison coach John Harrington is one game closer to being the state's winningest high school football coach as Harrison gets the victory, 47-8 the final.
All right, that's our show for this week, but promise me you must check out State Champs tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Fox Sports Detroit. We've got more football, and our main event is the 6th annual Patriot Game. This is the annual game between Traverse City Central and Traverse City West. Tom Markowski was there. His game story is already up at StateChampsNetwork.com. He was there, of course. We were there, and it was an amazing game. It's a battle every year, and it's for a great cause. So make sure you check it out on State Champs tomorrow. You can catch re-airs, of course, all week long.
Of course, and week 4 promises to be even more exciting than this week was. And don't forget, State Champs owns the weekend. So every Friday night, tune in to State Champs Scoreboard from 10:30 to midnight on 97.1 The Ticket. Saturday mornings, wake up and tune into State Champs Extra Point. That airs at 10 a.m. on Fox Sports Detroit. And then we'll close your weekend out on Sundays with State Champs. And that airs at 9 a.m. on Fox Sports Detroit.
We cannot emphasize that more enough. So it's official, the newly named Harrington Athletic Complex, and we'll see you next week right here on Extra Point.
State Champs Extra Point is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. Extra Point is powered by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Diversified Members Credit Union, proud to support Michigan youth sports because we believe in you. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit.